We have a lot of interior upgrades happening with my 90LX, and one area that needs to be upgraded is the carpet. Today we're going to start in the back of the car by replacing our hatch carpet. One of the nice things about the Mustang LX is how useful the hatch area is. You have a large area back here for storing stuff and transporting stuff, especially if you fold down the seats. The problem with that, though, is the whole area is carpeted, and over time the carpet's going to wear out. Well, here at TJ Pony Parts, we have replacement carpet for the entire vehicle, including the hatch area. It's going to be available in all your factory colors, and it's fairly easy to install. For this installation, you need a 1/4-inch ratchet, 11mm socket, plastic pry bar, small flathead screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, awl, pliers, and a razor blade. We begin the installation by folding down the seats. What we're going to do here is access the 4 screws. There's going to be 2 on each side. And this part couldn't be easier. To simply pull, it'll slide off, and we can remove it. Okay, you want to grab your new carpet, simply lay it out. And you can see here, these are the clips here. Make sure that they're actually somewhat tight. Sometimes they do get loose over the years. Especially this one here, you can see bending them back. All right, so now we can fold the carpet up and put it underneath these tabs. What you want to do here now is kind of locate the holes where the screws are going to go. Take this plastic piece and kind of put it on the side. These are all located. Line the screw up. You're going to basically thread it through the hole, and it's a self-tapper. It'll grab the plastic on the other side and bring it tight. And repeat the process with the other 3. And the last part of the installation is the seat backs. We're going to pop them out real quick because it's very easy to do, and then show you on a table how to do it. So begin the installation then by removing the screws at the bottom, and then all those screws is part of the release handle up here. Now the carpet is held in place to the upholstery in the frame by a bunch of clips all around the outside. So what we're going to do here, use a plastic pry bar, just carefully remove them. Okay, with all these clips removed on the edges now, we're going to remove these 2 bolts here. And we can separate this back here. There might be a couple staples in the foam. Just give them a tug. We'll put this aside for now. And the last step in separating the carpet carefully pry out these staples on both sides, and then just work your way around, removing the rest staples into the plastic. You want to go back, just make sure you remove what's left of any of the original staples. Okay, what we're going to do now, grab our new piece of carpet here, sort of center it. You want to line this up with the bottom here. We're going to flip it over. Kind of see how it aligns back here. You will have to do a little bit of trimming. This edge looks good, so we're going to take this piece here and staple this down just to hold it, to give us basically a place to work off of. Once you got the first staples in, just double check. Make sure we're still good back here. We're all centered. You can start working the edges. Keep in mind there are holes here, so you want to make sure when you put staples in, don't put them where the holes are. Put some extras in the corners, so you want to make sure it fits really tight. We'll come back and we'll trim later. You're gonna want the carpet flush. So at this point, probably have to trim just a little bit. Now, using the old piece as a template, what we're gonna do now, basically go around to all the holes, using all, and just open them up. Right now you can begin assembly here. It's easy to start at the bottom because basically you just have open plastic plugs down there. When that's done, pull these pieces here inside and sort of just staple them to the foam. Make sure both sides then are stapled into the foam. Then we can work our way around the edge here and install all the little plastic push pins. Just usually use the awl, figure out, remember where the hole was, and push it in. I think it's sometimes easier to do, like I said, use the awl to kind of locate the hole, and a slightly larger screwdriver, and sort of work the carpet back. And then line up the clip, push it in. And you do this all the way around the outside edge. All right, so with the upholstery now installed, we're gonna fold this corner back, and we're gonna reinstall the bracket for the seat. Now you can grab the trim panel here and reinstall the original hardware. Start these two first. It'll make it easier to locate this third one because there's going to be some carpet in the way. And then we have 2 more screws used at the bottom here. And again, these will have plastic. That's ready to go back in the car. The new carpet added a really fresh look to the trunk of our 90LX hatchback. Now we have a few more things to do in here than a little bit of paint, and this will look good as new. As far as the installation goes, the back seats are the hardest part of the installation, but figure inside of 2 hours you can do the whole job and you'll be back on the road in no time.